John, what's interesting here for folks just waking up is that Steve Cohen apparently is vacationing in Hawaii, and that explains the odd middle-of-the-night time date stamp as to this getting done. How did you break this thing and give us what you know?
Yeah, Steve Cohen was at dinner. I was probably around 6 o'clock, having some drinks and enjoying his vacation. And obviously, that deal with San Francisco for $350 million and 13 years fell through.
Some serious drinks.
Right. Yes, Harold's absolutely right. In 4 or 5 hours, they were able to get this done. We're Scott Boras and Steve Cohen, and it's $315 million, 12 years. As we know, Cohen got in late, lamented that fact. He told me for a story at the New York Post that he was really upset to have gotten in late on Correa. That's the guy he really wanted. And I did speak to him again last night, and he said that this is the piece that they needed, that he felt they needed one more offensive piece, and this was the guy, and so he was willing to do what it takes. He was expecting to be 285, 290 million, maybe 300 million tops. So he went a little bit over that, but as he said, what's an extra 3%? This is a move we needed to make.
You know, for a guy who 2 years ago was a Platinum Glove winner, who last year posted great numbers in his one and only season in Minnesota, the idea of a failed physical is kind of hard for me to understand. We know that it wasn't the back. I think you're the one that clarified that with us. What exactly went wrong with this physical in San Francisco?
Yeah, they have not confirmed exactly what it was. You're right, not the back. Last year, he had 2 injuries, small ones that kept him out very short periods. He had a finger, I believe a hit by pitch, and he had an ankle. But we do not know exactly what scuttled this deal in San Francisco. The Mets will give him a physical, but at this point, I think we will all be shocked if this deal does not go through. Steve Cohen was very, very excited to get Carlos Correa last night.
How we not know? I mean, really, we know what drinks he was having. We know what I mean, seriously, know everything. Yeah. We don't know what the injury was that caused a physical to be failed.
You know, the physical is a little more sensitive information than the drinks. You know, since Steve Cohen is of age, it's okay to drink. But in terms of medical, you know, they don't like
the HIPAA laws,
say.
Yes.
I think eventually we'll probably find out once he passes the Mets physical and gets this $315 million deal done. But Harold's right. It's a miracle that it was done in 4 to 5 hours.
Yeah, I would suggest maybe it was a heart issue. Maybe his heart was never in going to San Francisco.
Well, you know, he didn't leave his heart in San Francisco, but I think something must have happened with the physical to give him this opening to go to the Mets. I don't think you can just say, you know what, I decided I don't want to go. I want to play third base instead. You know, I mean, I guess it's possible, but it seems unlikely to me. But by the way, everything I hear is he's okay with playing third, and he's outstanding at it. You know, it could be like another Machado, Arenado at third. So that's where he's going to be. And I understand Harold's comment about second, incredible defender, but arm is spectacular. And I think he's taking balls at third, and everyone says he's great at third. So that is where he is going to be.
Yeah, we've seen him in the WBC. Look, he can play anywhere. He can play anywhere on the diamond. He's that unique of a talent.